Now, the Ranji Trophy cricket tournament is in the news, but for all the wrong reasons. Now, what is the Ranji Trophy? A short explainer for the uninitiated. It is an Indian domestic cricket tournament and it is played between all the state association teams. It does get a lot of attention because there are times when many top Indian players come out to represent their state teams when there is no international cricket on or they just haven't been picked into the national side. Like Cheteshwar Pujara recently appearing for his team and scoring a double ton as a message to the Indian national selectors that he is still around. Now, 38 state association teams compete here. 38 because a few states have more than one team, like Maharashtra and Gujarat. The format itself went through many changes over the years, to the point now where the teams are divided into two groups. You've got the elite division and the plate. Elite has 32 teams and plate 6. The 32 teams are divided into 4 groups where each team plays 7 matches and the top 2 advance from each group to the knockout stage. And thereon, it goes to declare one winner, of course. And every season, the 2 worst performing teams get relegated to the plate division for the next. In the plate group, the top 4 reach the knockouts and the finalists are fit to qualify and play in the elite division for the next season. So it's quite rigorous. This year, all that's grabbed headlines, unfortunately, has been little to do with great cricket or quality of cricket and lot to do with chaos, incredulous incidents and mismanagement. This weekend, the Ranji and the state of Bihar were abuzz. Bihar was slotted to play Mumbai, and ahead of the match, 2 teams turned up at the stadium, ready to take on Mumbai. It was sheer madness, and the crowds, of course, were lapping it all up. They had turned out in massive numbers, probably just to watch all the fun from beyond the ropes. There has been some infighting in the Bihar Cricket Association, so on the day, we saw a team picked by the president of BCA, Rakesh Tiwari, and the other picked by the secretary of the association, Amit Kumar, both turning up to stake their claims as the true opponent for Mumbai. There was even violence that occurred at the stadium, with Amit Kumar assaulting some of the board officials. After a rather heated argument, the president's team stepped up to play. Here's what the angry secretary had to say.
First things first, I won the election and I am an official secretary of the BCA. You can't suspend a secretary. Secondly, how can a president select a team? Have you ever seen BCCI President Roger Binney announcing the squad? You will always see the signature of Secretary Jay Shah.
Now, why this confusion in the first place? The 2 men involved have had a strained relationship for the past 2 years, resulting in the secretary being suspended in 2022. Anyway, the President's 11 took the field and created a bit of history too. No, we aren't referring to the very humbling defeat that Bihar suffered, that too by over an innings against Mumbai. There was a 12-year-old making his debut, Vaibhav Suryavanshi. He became the youngest player to make a Ranji debut, and he did stand tall amid the ruins, struck double figures in both the innings amongst all the single-digit scores of most of his teammates around him. So that was something. And of course, the mayhem continued. It's not just Bihar that's in the middle of a shambolic campaign. Delhi team has made all the news for crumbling to an embarrassing defeat at the hands of Puducherry last evening. To put this in context, like Ravi Shastri would say, in the blue corner is a heavyweight. Delhi is one of the most successful teams at Ranji Trophy. They have won this tournament 7 times since conception. Their last win came in 2007, but they were runners-up in 2017. And in the other corner, Puducherry, who started playing first-class cricket just 5 years ago, a very, very young association and team. Following the loss, Yash Dhool, the young batting sensation touted as the future of Indian cricket, was sacked as captain. There has been trouble brewing in Delhi cricket for a while. There have been reports of some of the senior cricketers leaving Delhi and playing for other states like Vidarbha. That has seen a lot of success of late. Even before this season began, there was utter confusion regarding who should captain the side. Himmat Singh was approached. Then they gave it to Yash Dhool, who has now been removed from that position. And Himmat Singh has been asked to lead the side in the remainder of their games. The coach, Devang Gandhi, also a former national selector himself, said the loss was a tough pill to swallow. However, he played down all the commotion and chaos. He said, and I quote, "It was selector's decision to relieve Yash of the captaincy. To me, Yash is the future of Delhi cricket and Indian cricket. He has seen a serious prospect. The priority for him now is to get back to scoring runs again. Anything that can distract him from that should be avoided. Captaincy at this point would help him solely focus on his batting." Wouldn't help him, rather. Elsewhere, someone after a series of criticism seems to be doing just that, focusing on his batting. Riyan Parag. If you've been following the Indian Premier League, you would know that Riyan Parag is part of the Rajasthan Royals setup. He's had a horrid last season, scoring just about 78 runs in the 7 matches that he's played. There has been a lot of criticism that he faced for talking the talk but not following that up on the field. And he has sent out a strong message with this Ranji Trophy performance. He notched up the second fastest 100, coming in just 56 balls, second just to Rishabh Pant, who got to his 100 of 48 deliveries. For the longest time, he himself has been saying there are big things around the corner for him, but seems like he's finally delivering some of what was promised. And as captain of the Assam team, that's something that he's extremely proud of. For many of the youngsters, this is a good platform to get in some runs or wickets in the lead up to the Indian Premier League or to get noticed by selectors.